Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain you about different parts of motherboard. On the screen you are able to see CPU. CPU means central processing unit. There is keyboard for input, there is monitor for output, and there is a central processing unit for processing purpose. This is cabinet. I want you to see the mouse cursor movement. So this is cabinet. Inside this cabinet, the most important part is known as motherboard. This green color board is known as motherboard. On the motherboard, you are able to see these slots. Total 4 slots are there. RAM is fixed on this slot. RAM stands for random access memory. Here you are able to see one fan. Actually, below this fan there is a processor. Very important part of the CPU, or you can say motherboard, is the processor. Microprocessor. It's a brain of the computer. On the motherboard you are able to see different circuits. Now, the way we have adapter for smartphone battery charge, similarly in the CPU the CPU require this particular device known as SMPS. This SMPS is making voltage input according to the CPU requirement. Means to say, the high voltage through the power cable which is attached to the SMPS is reduced, or as per the central processing monitor unit input, it is controlling that voltage. Second thing, any fluctuation into the high voltage, then the SMPS will handle it. In short, any damage because of voltage fluctuation, SMPS will get damaged and other parts are protected because of this SMPS. It's the same working like adapter for the smartphone charging, or you can say stabilizer, or we can have LCD, LED monitor, TV, and we have adapter for that also. So this is SMPS. Behind this SMPS also one fan required, so it is not visible into this picture. So this part required to cool, so fan is available here behind this. So one fan here, one fan is also required here, because below this fan there is a microprocessor. Microprocessor is brain of computer and doing all the arithmetical, logical, mathematical operations, so that part required to cool down. Single silicon semiconductor material is used, and thousands of transistor, capacitor, registers are fabricated on single silicon semiconductor material, and your microprocessor is made up of that. Even your RAM is also made up from that. You are able to see here hard disk, CD or DVD drive. Hard disk, CD or DVD drive. This hard disk is also known as memory, but this memory is known as secondary memory. RAM is primary memory. ROM is primary memory for computer. ROM and RAM, primary memory for computer. Hard disk, secondary memory, or you can say auxiliary memory, and even pen drive, CD and DVD is also considered as secondary memory, auxiliary memory. Your operating system or any other data is stored inside your hard disk. So when you press CPU button, the operating system is loaded from this data cable which is attached to motherboard to the RAM. So on my monitor screen, whatever I am seeing is because of RAM. I repeat again, when I start computer, booting will take place and operating system, either Windows, either Linux or Mac OS, is loaded through the data cable through the motherboard upon the RAM. Okay, and we are able to see the desktop screen. So this is known as data cable. This is known as CD or DVD drive. This is heavy in weight. This is also heavy in weight. So this SMPS is also heavy. All these parts are not kept upon motherboard, but they are finally attached to motherboard. The way in our family, mother is important and holding whole families. Similarly, this motherboard is holding every parts inside the CPU and the cabinet is protecting all these devices. Okay, so once again, there is a motherboard, there is a RAM slot. I will show you picture of RAM. There is microprocessor below this fan. This is SMPS. There is also fan available. This is CD or DVD. This is hard disk, and I have explained how it is working. Here it is, just a picture of motherboard. See, again, green color board is there, big size RAM slot is there. Okay, I show you the next picture. This is RAM picture, random access memory. This is picture of ROM, read only memory. Okay, so this RAM is fixed upon the motherboard. This ROM is also inside read only memory. Next is the picture of hard disk. I was showing you hard disk. So see, just have a look. This is not one platter, many platters are there. Okay, so like a gramophone pin, see, you can see this pin, and data is written on this side also and back side also. So this is hard disk in 1 TB, 2 TB, that much capacity hard disk is available. And this is picture of cache memory. So just now, just see the picture. This is CPU and this is main memory. Main memory means RAM, and this is CPU, and in between one cache memory. It's not physical memory, it's a logical memory. It's a logical memory. Next is the picture of microprocessor. Okay, so thousands of transistor, resistor, capacitors are fabricated on single silicon semiconductor material. So you are able to now little bit able to understand different parts of computer. Thank you very much.